Principal Mike Gregory, Assistant Principal Jacqueline Asher, and Athletic Director Tommy Nicholson, welcome to Clay County Tigers Softball Complex for Lady Tiger Softball at our 2026 Senior Night Ceremony. Tonight we will be honoring our lone senior from this year's Lady Tiger softball team. Our 2026 senior is Sydnee Stewart. Sydnee had these words to share.
I have been a member of the Tiger softball team for 5 years. During this time, I've learned to enjoy every moment because it goes by fast. My favorite memory is when Coach Day tripped over the bucket at North Laurel. I would like to thank my family, friends, coaches, and teammates for always supporting me. After graduation, I will be attending the University of Clarksville.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sydnee Stewart. And now, a few words from head coach Jason Rice.
Good evening, players, coaches, family members, and members of our community. It's an honor to welcome you to Clay County High School Senior Night. Tonight we celebrate the accomplishments and dedication of our senior athlete, Sydnee Stewart. As her coach, I could not be prouder of what she's achieved on the field and who she's become off the field. Thank you for joining us on this special evening. For the past 5 years, Sydnee has proudly represented Clay County High School on the softball field. Over that time, she has played in over 100 games, recorded 51 hits, 29 RBIs, and scored 34 runs. Those numbers speak to her consistency, effort, and dedication to the game. But anyone who has watched Sydnee knows her impact goes far beyond the stat sheet. Sydnee is the kind of player every team hopes to have. She leads by example, showing up every day ready to work, supports her teammates, and gives her best effort no matter the situation. Her leadership isn't always loud, but it's steady, reliable, and meaningful. She brings a sense of unity and determination that makes everyone around her better. Off the field, Sydnee reflects the same qualities that make her such a strong player: character, respect, and integrity. She represents Clay County with pride and sets a standard for what it means to be both a great athlete and an outstanding person. Sydnee, your commitment, hard work, and leadership have left a lasting mark on this program. You've helped shape this team into what it is today, and your presence will truly be missed. We are proud of everything you've accomplished and even more excited for what lies ahead. Congratulations on an incredible career, and thank you for everything you've given to Clay County softball. And remember, once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Jason Rice. This concludes our 2026 Senior Night Ceremony. We'd like to thank you for your patience and support of our Clay County High School student athletes. To our graduating seniors, we wish you the very best of luck in the pursuit of your future goals.
Presentation to Miss Sydnee Stewart, senior, only senior on this club, and she does a fine job out in center field. Won't get many balls past her out there. We're reversing things a little bit. Clay County will be.
Welcome everybody to Clay County Softball Complex. Another beautiful evening for softball. A little chilly, but it'll be fine for the players. Corbin is coming in here with a record of 16-7, 5-5 in the 13th region. They are ranked 8th in the RPI. Clay County winners of their last 4 in a row are 11-10, making a good move here toward district tournament time. Corbin coached by Crystal Stidham, and they have a couple of elite players. Lydia King's batting .362. She's a junior, 17 RBIs, leads the team. Apple Terrell batting .296, a sophomore, 16 RBIs and 4 home runs. Clay County led in hitting by Olivia Hoskins, unfortunately, due to a death in the family, and we certainly send our condolences to her and her family. She will not be playing tonight.
So the other players have kind of dedicated this game to her. So Madison Sizemore batting 324, Holly Hacker 290, Emmy Reynolds 300, and then Anna and Ella Samples both with 3 homers apiece. All those people will be expected to pick up the slack with the loss of Olivia tonight. On the mound for Clay County will be Casey Lust, a junior. Pitched a heck of a ball game the other night against Jackson County. Came in relief of Olivia and pitched, I think 5 1/3 or 5 2/3, and only gave up 2 runs, I believe, or maybe just 1. On the mound for Corbin tonight is going to be 8th grader Sawyer Stamper. She also is a really good hitter in her own right. They only have 1 senior starting, the same as Clay County. We just honored Sydnee Stewart with senior ceremonies. So we're just a moment or two away from getting this thing first pitch. So I'm glad you joined us here on the Southeast Kentucky Network and Cats TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Mr. William Sexton, Superintendent of Clay County Public Schools, Principal Mike Gregory, Assistant Principal Jacqueline Asher, and Athletic Director Tommy Nicholson of Clay County High School, welcome to Tiger Softball Complex for tonight's game featuring the Lady Red Hounds of Corbin and your Clay County Lady Tigers. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the home team on the scoreboard, the Corbin Lady Red Hounds. Batting first, the center fielder, number 3, Michaela Hopkins. Batting second, the third baseman, number 27, Lydia King. Batting third, the catcher, number 5, Chloe Bays. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 22, Sawyer Stamper. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 18, Apple Terrell. Batting sixth, the first baseman, 00, Kaylee Sanders. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 19, McKenna Wilson. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 4, Izzy Walker. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 11, Parker Davis. And the head coach for the Lady Red Hounds, Coach Crystal Stidham. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Clay County Lady Tigers. Batting first, the third baseman, number 17, Madison Sizemore. Batting second, the second baseman, number 6, Holly Hacker. Batting third, the shortstop, number 31, Anna Samples. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 5, Casey Lust. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 12, Emmy Reynolds. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 3, Maddie Kraft. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 13, Ella Samples. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 2, Riley Chestnut. And batting ninth, the center fielder and the lone senior, number 10, Sydnee Stewart. The assistant coaches for the Clay County Lady Tigers, Ashley Rice and Chandler Rice. And the head coach for the Lady Tigers, Coach Jason Rice. And at this time, would you please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Clay County and Corbin set to do battle here at the complex. Good crowd on hand. Booth is full tonight. We got Music Nate on the scoreboard. Stephen Napier making all of it happen with his electronics. Jake Sandlin from his Facebook page is also live, so if you can't catch it on YouTube, you can certainly catch it on his Facebook channel. My name's Eddie Smith, and here with Southeast Kentucky Network and Cats TV.
Number 17, Madison Sizemore.
It's going to be a little bit strange tonight because we are actually the visitors on the scoreboard and took the visitors' dugout, which is along the third base side. We played Corbin once, but it was in the 2A sectional. So this is basically a home game for Corbin. First pitch is getting ready to get underway. Oh, and 1 to count. Madison Sizemore is the batter. She's the leadoff hitter. Played an excellent game Tuesday night against Jackson County. It's going to be a tough play. They did get her, though. Shortstop come in and made a nice play. That's Apple Terrell. She is a very nice softball player, Apple Terrell. She's kind of one of these all-regional performers for the Lady Red Hounds. Holly Hacker bats second. She's actually playing second base tonight. Had to move some pieces around. That's going to be a strike. 1 out, just underway. There's another strike. Oh, and 2 the count. Struck her out. Stamper with her first strikeout tonight.
Next up for the Lady Tigers,
Holly goes down swinging. Annabeth hit one out of this yard the other night. She fouled one straight back, 0-1. One and one, 2 outs. She throws some pretty good heat. 2-1 to count. Hannah stepping back in. It's going to be 3-1. I believe Darrell Wilson behind the plate says that's going to have to bring it down a little bit. That's going to be ball 4. Clay County gets his first base runner, and it's going to trot down to first base. Going to bring up our pitcher tonight, Casey Lust. Casey looking to help herself here in the first inning. I think Stamper is a middle schooler. She finally got one down on the corner. Looked good. 1-1 to count. 2 outs. This is the top of the first and not the bottom of the first. She got a little piece of it. 1 and 2. It's going to be a foul ball. Out in front of it just a little bit. Still 1 and 2. Little dribbler down the right side. Another foul ball. Still 1 and 2. Casey hanging in there. She's a battling. Batting average only 238, but she's, she's hit a lot of balls this year. They just, hard. That's just been right at people. That's the base hit in between third and short. Good base hit there by Lust. Clay County with 2 on. They need a big 2. They need a big 2-out hit. And if you need a hit, right here would be one of our players that we'd be looking forward to getting up at bat in this situation. This is Emmy Reynolds. She is our right fielder, batting 300. Hannah's on second and Casey's on first. A little bit behind that one. 0-2. You'll hear coaches preach on this all the time. We have to get the 2-out hit. We have to get the 2-out hit. One and 2. 2 outs. Fouled straight back. She was on that one. She just got under it just a bit. Still 1 and 2. Pre-game festivities saw Sydnee Stewart, our lone senior, get announced. Her and her family was out in force tonight. Emmy's hanging with it. She just needs to square one up. 1 and 2, 2 outs. It was a line drive, but it was foul up against the right field fence. Another foul. Emmy's a sophomore. And Madison's high. 2-2.
Two balls, two strikes, two outs.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Clay County trying to push a run across, and Corbin doing their best to make sure that doesn't happen. It's a shot down the first baseline. It's going to get through. Going to be a play at the plate, but Anna is safe, and going to second base on the throw home is Emmy. Come up with a big hit right in between the first and second baseman. Big hit. That put 2 runners in scoring position, 1-0. Clay County scored in the top of the first, and Maddie Kraft, who got 2 stand-up doubles the other night at bat. Two balls, no strikes on Maddie. Maddie is a freshman, plays first base here for the Lady Tigers, and a good one. 3-0. That's going to be a strike. 3-1. 3-1, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Emmy and Casey are in scoring position. Ball 4, so Maddie's going to load the bases up.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 13, Ella Samples.
Well, she has 3 home runs. Boy, what the Lady Tigers wouldn't do for a grand slam right here to kind of jump out on these Lady Red Hounds. And she's just the girl to do it, I promise. So it's going to be a lazy fly ball out into left field. The left fielder nabs it. Going to leave the bases loaded, but Clay County does get 1 in the top of the first inning. Clay County leads it 1-0. Corbin will send the center fielder, Michaela Hopkins, up to lead things off. Hopkins has a .328 batting average. Good leadoff hitter. Then the third baseman, Lydia King, number 27, bats second. And she's hitting .362 with 17 RBIs. She's a very dangerous hitter. Chloe Bays bats third in the lineup here for Corbin tonight. Chloe Bays is the catcher. Casey Lust on the mound for the Lady Tigers. Ella Samples behind the plate. Madison Sizemore at third. Anna Samples at short. Holly Hacker has moved to second base tonight. The absence of Olivia Hoskins. And first baseman is Maddie Kraft. In the outfield, we have Riley Chestnut in left. Sydnee Stewart in center, who made a heck of a throw to get a Jackson County runner out at the plate the other night. And then in right field is Emmy Reynolds. 1-0 Clay County.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Lady Red Hounds, number 3, Michaela Hopkins.
You might have seen Lubbock pitching tonight, but she actually hurt her arm the other night. She's been out a while. Hopkins coming up. Center fielder batting
First pitch was right down the middle. Oh and 1, make 'em earn it.
Lined up a little high. 1-1. For Hopkins. Lined up pitch. There's a shot down the third baseline.
It's going to be a foul ball down the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hopkins, the leadoff hitter.
Hopkins leading it off, playing second field.
She is a sophomore. Both these teams are young players. There's a shot into left center field. It gets down. Sydnee goes over and cuts it off.
Senior cuts it off down there.
First batter is on for Corbin, which is what the leadoff hitter is supposed to do.
Hounds, number 27, Lydia King.
The dangerous Lydia King coming up to bat. It's kind of one of these situations where you hope she just hits one right at us. And she bunts it. Throws it away. Oh, a good play in there by Emmy. Backed up the first base throw. And got her out at second base. Threw her out.
Batting for the Lady Red Hounds, number 5, Chloe Bays.
Chloe Bays coming up, a junior, averaging 254. She's a catcher.
I think that Coach Stidham did not like the call, but it appeared from our vantage point that she was out. Moved the runner to third base, though.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner on third, 1 out.
Chloe Bays, the catcher. Casey had thrown the ball away and a little bit wide. Another bunt.
Next up for the Lady Red Hounds, number 22, Sawyer Stamper.
So Hopkins broke from third base and came down the line a little bit when the ball was bunted back to Casey. And Casey was looking her back, but we did not try to throw and get her out. So wound up having runners at first and third because we didn't even make a throw on the ball.
Runner in for the catcher.
My philosophy's always been take her out. But I'm not coaching, nor playing. There's a shot foul ball down the third baseline.
About 3 4 foot, she got the foul.
Sawyer Stamper has got some pop in her bat. She's pitching tonight. She'd like to bring these runners home for sure. 1-0 Clay County. We are in the bottom of the first, even though we are at the Clay County Sports Complex. Ball's in the center field. That ball's deep, and it's gone. Cleared the fence. 3-run homer for Stamper.
Just like that, Corbin goes up. 3-1.
She hit it hard. The wind is swirling out there. At times the wind is blowing out towards center. Other times it's just blowing straight across, but I don't think it would have mattered on that one. She squared that one up. 3-run homer. 3-1 Lady Hounds. This is Apple Terrell. Plays shortstop for the Lady Red Hounds. This is a mighty fine ball player here. And got a little away from her.
Ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2, 1 out. Good pitch that time by Casey and actually struck her out. That's a big out. 2 outs. Bringing up Kaylee Sanders, 0-0. She is the first baseman.
Colonel Sanders. Foreman Grade over there. Lined up, pitch, strike 1, Sanders. That's 3-0.
Casey trying to settle down a little bit after giving up the long ball. There's a foul ball straight back over our head. 0-2. I think I would go with off speed here and see if you can get her out on her front foot and strike her out.
2 balls, 2 strikes, no balls.
She didn't. She went with a high heater and struck her out. Good job by Casey battling back. 3-1 though. Corbin on a 3-run home run has taken the lead 3-1 going into the top of the second.
Lady Tigers, Raleigh Chestnut and Sydnee Stewart. Then back to the top of the lineup. Sander, Miss Snapper. Snapper's a big home run. She helped herself out some. A 2-run lead out of it.
Don't forget to swing by the concession stand. Get your hot fudge cake, strawberry shortcake, nachos and cheese, pizza subs from Subway, and more. Go check out the concession stand.
Just trying to stay focused on that.
Got Steve next to you.
Riley Chestnut will be leading things off. She's playing left field tonight.
Riley Chestnut.
She is another freshman. Both these squads only have 1 senior. Same as Jackson County. Tuesday night, they only have 1 senior. So 13th region looks promising with young talent.
Inside, ball 1. Lined up, pitch,
1-1.
strike, 1-1. No outs. Riley the first batter.
3-1 if you just joined us. 3-1 here is the score. Corbin got 3 in the bottom of the first. Clay County 1 in the top of the first.
Visitors tonight. Ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Line up to right. Ball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lined up, pitch, ball 4, ball.
She got a walk out of it.
Next up for the Lady Tigers,
Usually
0-0.
good things happen when your
Sydnee Stewart.
first runner reaches base.
3rd walk.
I would just about bet you right now she's going to try to sacrifice her into scoring position. We'll see what Coach Rice has on his mind.
Riley on first.
Nope, she's going to swing away.
Ball 1. Good time to run. Riley up there, she's got some speed. Lined up, pitch,
1-1. Chestnut on the runner on first. Ball was just a little bit outside, but she swung at it. 1-2, the count. Nobody out. Top of the order is coming up. Sydnee has stayed alive. Down the left side, or down the right field side, nobody got it. From our vantage point, once the ball gets past the dugouts down the lines, where really just have to see what's what happens, because we can't see. 1-2. Shot to short. I think they picked her off. Line drive resulted in a double play. A good play right then by Terrell.
Next up for the Lady Tigers, number 17, Madison Sizemore.
Chestnut got too far off the base. She broke hard on contact and was really in no man's land there. She tried to get back. Terrell made a good play, doubled her off. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the order. It's going to be a strike. Hit a very high ball, and that is Apple. Terrell camped out under it. 3 outs. Tigers go down. Still 3-1 Lady Tigers, or the Lady Red Hounds in front. Keep in mind that Corbin is the home team on the scoreboard here tonight.
Bottom of the second for the Lady Red Hounds, number 19, McKenna Wilson.
McKenna Wilson, the 7th place hitter, plays right field for Corbin. Got a foul ball straight back, 0-1. Casey's getting them to swing at that high fastball. Nobody's been able to catch up with it yet, even though they did have a 3-run homer, but that ball was about belt high. Strike 3. She's got her another strikeout.
Number 4, Izzy Walker.
Izzy Walker playing second base tonight for Corbin. Got a bunt signal.
Now batting for the Lady Red Hounds, number 11, Parker Davis.
Madison charged, but didn't think she had enough time to get the throw off, so
67.
that is 3 bunts, I guess, now that Corbin is laid down. Playing small ball, even though they do have some pop in their bats. Runner on first. And Casey has missed her release point. Very high. Runner in scoring position in second base now.
3-1.
This is Parker Davis.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 out.
Evens the count up at 2-2. 1 out.
2-2, 1 out. Runner on second.
Easy Walker on second base. She's in scoring position. Following Davis here is the top of the lineup. Fought that one off.
2-2 the count.
Wind right now is blowing straight in toward home plate.
Second. Lutz. 2-2 pitch. Fires it.
That's going to be a Texas. No, that's a good catch, and there, good running catch by Amy Reynolds. I'd already give up on the play. I thought she'd hit it right in between them.
Number 3.
A good running catch.
Hopkins.
Probably saved a run. Good play in right field by Amy.
2 outs.
It's going to lead out, bring up the leadoff hitter. Foul ball down the third baseline. Clay County looking for a way to get out of this. No damage.
Runner on second. 2 outs. Wind that pitch. High ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Runner on second.
Kayla Hopkins, sophomore. And it's hit to high fly ball. And Holly Hacker corralled it. Good job of Clay County's defense getting out of that. So we're going to remain with the score 3-1. Lady Red Hounds in front going into the top of the third. Glad you could join us on Southeast Kentucky Network and Cats TV. Hacker, Samples, and Lust will be the second, third, and fourth hitters for Clay County.
Leading off the top of the third for the Lady Tigers, number 6, Holly Hacker.
Holly, our normal left fielder, playing second base tonight. Olivia Hoskins not able to be here. Oh, he's a freshman.
Ready to go. Snapper looks in. Fires it. Ball low. Finally made a nice catch out there at second a moment ago. Snapper fires it. There's a shot. Foul down to first base.
Sharply hit, but foul. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. No
Top of the third inning. Corbin leads it 3-1.
There's a foul ball. Got under it. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Clay County defeated Corbin in that 2A sectional 3-0. Got 3 runs early and then was able to hold on.
Outside. Strike.
Said she painted the outside corner.
Now batting for the Lady
I would
Tigers,
disagree,
number
but
31,
doesn't matter what I think.
Beth Sample.
Anna Beth, our number 3 hitter, 3 home runs on the year, comes up to bat.
Walked the last time up. Strike 1.
Two quick strikes on her. Both of them right about the same place. There's a high fly ball into right field, and the right fielder comes in and makes the catch. That's McKenna Wilson.
For the Lady Tigers, number 5, Casey Lutz.
2 outs. Casey Lutz, our pitcher tonight, is
Scored last time she was up.
got a sharply hit single.
Down.
We'll see if she can get things going here with 2 outs. Owen won the count. I don't think that he liked. Oh, I see. Shortstop Apple Terrell could not make the play. It would have been a tough play anyway because Lust can run pretty good. It was in the hole, but the ball got under her glove.
For the Lady Tigers, number 12,
So Casey has made it. Amy Reynolds, our right fielder. Casey takes off and actually makes it to second. She's done that quite a bit this year. It's almost like almost a delayed steal. But if you'll notice where the second baseman is playing and the shortstop's playing, it'd be very difficult for either one of them to have got over there to make the play. 2-0. Amy made a nice running catch on defense there earlier. Ball is fouled into the warm-up pitching area. 2 outs. We do have a runner in scoring position. That's Casey. This one may be playable.
First baseman missed it.
First baseman could not make the catch. We assume, because we're not changing innings. 2 and 2. 2 outs. Runner on second. Full count. Big hole in right center. Anywhere out of the infield should score Casey. Emmy is battling. 3 and 2, the count. If she reaches, Maddie Kraft would be the next batter. And I believe it's going to get down. It's going all the way to the fence. We're going to score 1 run, and Emmy's going to stand up with a double. Ball was hit good out there in right center.
For the Lady Tigers, number 3, Maddie Kraft.
Maddie comes up with a chance to pick her team up here and tie this game up with a hit. That was a big hit there by Reynolds. Maddie with a tremendous swing. Oh and 2, 2 outs. Emmy Reynolds, after a stand-up double, she hit one right to the warning track, bounced up off the fence, and scored Casey. Oh, swung at one a little bit outside and got her. Good pitch there by Stamper. And that's going to do it for the Lady Tigers in the top of the third. They did get one, so it's going to be 3-2 going into the bottom of the third inning. Corbin will look to try to pick that run back up here in the bottom of the third. King, Bays, and Stamper due up here in the bottom of the third for Corbin. Lydia King is their best hitter, 362 average. Plays third base.
Fires it, fouled off. Strike one.
0-1. A little soft line drive out there to Anna.
Now batting for the Lady Red Hounds, number 5, Chloe Bays.
Took it right off the top of the turf. 1 out.
Come in. Nice catch by Anna.
Chloe Bays, the catcher, up.
Bays coming in batting 254. Flew out to center her first time up. Pitch down to
Oh,
third.
nice snag over there by Madison.
But first baseman dropped it.
Oh, wow. That was a really nice pickup over there by Madison. That was a sharp hit ball. Maddie just couldn't handle it over there at first, so Chloe Bays is aboard.
And guess who's coming up? Stamper.
Stamper hit a 3-run homer. That accounts for the runs for Corbin. She's back up.
She's just an 8th grader. Batting 319. Fires it. Low ball 1.
Ball hit in the hole. Diving effort by Anna, but she couldn't get there. Riley Chestnut in left field had to range over and pick it up and hold her to a single.
Next up for the Lady Red Hounds, number 18.
Corbin's got something cooking here.
Terrell comes up.
2 on with 1 out. Apple Terrell, dangerous hitter, plays shortstop.
Unique first name. Fouled off. Strike 1.
Here's a little fly ball on the infield. And it comes in and captures that. It's 2 outs.
Now batting for the Lady Red Hounds, 0-0.
This would be big if Clay County can shut this off. Kaylee Sanders, first baseman. Struck out her last at bat. Corbin needs a 2-out hit. Looks like Clay County got the last inning. Foul ball straight back. 1-1. 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Corbin. A little high, the runners are going to move up. Got 2 in scoring position now. That one just got away from her. Probably tried to throw it a little too hard. Ball into right center field. And she's done it again. Another 3-run homer. She's accounted for all 6 of the runs And she's held Clay County to 2, so
Three-run home run. It's 6-0. That was Sanders.
oh, that was Sanders with the home run, first baseman. Excuse me for that. I will definitely
Next up for the Lady Red Hounds,
correct
number
myself on
19,
that one.
Red Hounds are
McKenna
She hit that one down
with
the
first.
right center field, and all it's got to do is clear the fence, and it did. Another 3-run homer by the Lady Red Hounds. Here's one popped up. Good play by Anna, or by Ella. 6-2, Corbin. After 3 innings, Clay County's going to have to rally if they want a victory here tonight. They've won 4 in a row. That's in jeopardy here tonight.
Nachos and cheese and more. Go check out the concession stand.
6-2 over Clay County. Sponsors, Triple T Grill. Spot up at Manchester Square Shopping Center next to First National Bank. Mostly on Wednesdays, sometimes on Thursdays. And they've got pulled pork barbecue and sandwiches and meals. They've got all kinds of stuff. So Clay County go out and visit them. They do some catering also. Got some nice burgers. They got some fried smoked bologna sandwiches. All kinds of things. Corbin leads at 6-2.
Leading off the top of the fourth for the Lady Tigers, number 13, Ella Samples.
Clay County down 6-2. Ella coming up.
Ella Samples, catcher for the Tigers, leading things off here in the top of the fourth. Stamper has got her sign ready to deliver.
Snapper fires in. All inside low.
1-0. Riley Chestnut will follow.
Chestnut and Stewart up after her.
Will follow Samples.
Fires it. There's a shot.
There's a shot into left field. It gets by her.
To the wall. She's going to have a double.
She's going to have at least 2. Corbin quickly fires it back in.
I've got a score update for the Tigers game.
Next up for the Lady Tigers, number 2, Riley Chestnut.
Clay County is playing Barberville, the boys, tonight over in Barberville, and Clay County is up comfortably 16-0. And Coach Jason has already got his JV boys in.
Barberville so far.
Riley tries to bunt her way on.
Went foul.
Good idea, but it was foul ball.
Riley's not batted a whole lot this year in the varsity games. Snapper lines and fires. Foul ball.
Good swing by Riley.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed it. Strike 2.
No outs.
You almost get the feeling that Clay County needs to do something here in the top of the fourth.
Lined up Snapper. Fires it. And fouled out. Down the third base area. Down the first base area.
0-2's the count. Nobody's out. Runner on second base. That is Ella Samples.
Stewart coming up next on deck.
Another foul ball. She's hanging tough.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Riley, another one of our talented freshmen.
Steps back in. 2 strikes on her. Runner on second. Wind up pitch. Foul.
Barely got a piece of that one.
She's battling. Steps back on the mound. Fires.
Another foul ball by Riley.
Battling up there. Wind up. Ball outside. Knew that was coming. Catcher set up well.
1-2. That was one of those swing if you want to pitches, but it's not going to be where you can hit it. Another one outside. 2-2.
2-2.
Trying to get her to chase one out of the zone.
Snapper trying to catch that outside corner. Wind up pitch. There's a shot down.
Ground ball.
And player short.
Ground ball over here to the first baseman. Got her out, but she actually did her job. You always want to try to move your runner from second to third, and she did that successfully. Kaylee Sanders was able to get in front of that one. Sydnee Stewart, our 9th hitter. Oh, and 1 to count on Sydnee.
Runner on third. Lone senior on this club.
Since you'd played in over 100 softball games for Clay County, congratulations.
Wind up. Pitch outside. No, strike. I don't know about that.
Said it was on the corner. Going to be 0-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 on Sydnee.
One out. Runner on third for Tigers. Wind up pitch. There's a blooper foul.
That one had so much spin on it, I don't know if anybody could have caught that ball once it hit the ground. It was foul, luckily for Corbin.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out.
Cue ball shot right off the end of the bat.
Stamper. 8th grader fires it. And another foul. Sizemore on deck.
Top of the order coming up for Clay County. Really need Sydnee to find a way to get on here.
Wind up pitch. And a little blooper out to the pitcher, and she throws it in safe.
Be safe.
Nice job by
Sydnee. Actually, it turned out to be more of a bunt than anything, but she took a full swing, deadened the ball. The pitcher tried to come home with it. we were able to get under the tag. Makes the score 6-3. Runner on second base. Sydnee Stewart in scoring position with the top of our lineup up. Clay County needs to at least get one more out of this. That was a change up, and it was a pretty one. 0-1. Runner takes off for third. She's going to be safe. So now we got a runner at third with one out. Madison needs to drive her home. Anywhere up the middle looks good because there's a big hole. He had a good cut. Ball fouled right back over our heads. 1-2. 6-3 if you just joined us. Corbin in front of Clay County. We're in the top of the fourth. Shot, it's going to be an infield hit. Good job by Madison. Good play by Apple, even stopping it, but she had to go down on her knees to get it. There was no way she was going to get Madison. Drives in a run, good infield single. Stewart scores, making the score 6-4. Clay County needed a crooked number there, and they got one. Holly Hacker at bat now. One out, trying to get her into scoring position. One and one to count, one out. Clay County runner on first. Second baseman Holly Hacker at bat. Swung right through that one, 1-2. A little bit low, 2-2. Stamper taking a long look into the dugout. 2-2. Ball's hit over here to the first baseman, going to take the easy out. 2 outs. The runner was advanced over to second, which is always a good thing.
For the Lady Tigers, number 31, Anna Beth Sample.
Brings up our third hitter. Got 3 home runs on the year. Shortstop Anna Samples. One swing right here, she could tie this thing up. Stamper's been pretty good on the mound, though.
Wound up high and outside, ball one. Stamper. Just an eighth grader. Wound up pitch. Shot
Right
foul.
down the line, but just foul. Foul by a couple feet. 1-1. 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. That's Madison Sizemore on second. Sample's trying to drive her in.
And going in right now. Wound up pitch. Fouled off again.
Had a good swing at it. Fouled straight back.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs.
Corbin looking to minimize the damage here.
Wound up pitch. And the ball gets away from the catcher, and the runner goes to third. So anything out in the outfield will score the run.
Sizemore has wound up on third base.
They get it down.
Good heads up base running. The ball got away from the catcher.
And he steps back in there. 2-2 the count.
And it needs to square one up here. He didn't play. Big run here on third base. Fouled it out of play.
Ball 3. Okay. 2-2 the count. Reeves hoping to cut that one. Runner on third for the Lady Tigers. Hamlet looking in. Pop up, and it's going to be foul.
Ball's fouled out of play. Still 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner on third. Anna's got as much pop in her bat as anybody I've seen this year. She will take a rip at it.
Steps back in. 2-2, 2 outs, runner on third. Clay County down by 2. Ball 2s. Wind up pitch.
That's a little number down the third baseline.
Foul ball.
Did call a foul ball. That would have scored a run.
2-2. 2 out, runner on third. Ball.
It's out high and outside. That's 3-2. It's a full count. Casey Lust would be the next hitter. She's hit another one a mile high, right on top of the scorer's bench table building thing.
There's one digging up there.
Well, me and Steven got hit Tuesday night with one, so there's at least 2 dents up there. 3-2. It's going to be a pop up over here to the first baseman, and she got it. Thank goodness she was able to keep her balance there. Tripped over first base a little bit, was still able to hang on. Corbin gets out of it. 6-4. Clay County did battle back and get 2 in the top of the 4th. So going into the bottom of the 4th, Corbin leads it by 2.
Jason Smith for Mansfield District 6. Had some experience working for the road crew. County. Now running a food truck. He'll do the things that you need done if it's all possible.
Walker, Davis, and Hopkins will be the first three hitters here for Corbin.
Corbin up 6-4.
That is the 8, 9, and 1 hitters.
Hounds. Number 4, Izzy Walker.
Clay County, the visitors. Walker bunt single the first time and ball one to her.
She squared the bunt and then took a ball high.
Got him
1-0.
first time.
Izzy Walker is the second baseman.
Wind up pitch.
She does bunt it. It's a good one.
And Clay County throws it
Clay
away.
County throws it away. Good backup there by Emmy Reynolds, our right fielder again.
Comes in and backs it up and doesn't go as far.
Next up for the Lady Redhounds, number 11, Parker Davis.
Got two bunts.
Pretty much a perfect bunt right in between third base, pitcher, and catcher.
Up.
Casey tried to pick it up and throw her out and threw wide. It would have been a bang-bang play either way.
Wind up pitch. All low.
Parker Davis, left fielder.
Strikes. Walker on first. Wind up pitch.
It's another bunt.
This time
Casey picked it up, and Holly was able to, on the wheel play, come over and pick her off.
Kayla Hopkins.
Corbin did move the runner over,
Got a base hit and
so a sacrifice bunt there for
blew out.
Parker Davis. Moved Izzy Walker into scoring position. That takes him to the top of the lineup with Michaela Hopkins.
Casey hit her.
And hit her in the leg.
Two on now for Corbin.
Now batting for the Lady Redhounds, number 27, Lydia King.
Lydia King, third baseman.
Shot put out in second. Runners on first and second for Corbin. They're leading at 6-4.
1 out, 2 runners on.
Wind up pitch. Another ball.
Another bunt.
And
Clay County executes that one
nice job.
really nicely.
Next up for the Lady
But
Redhounds, number 5,
two Red Hounds have moved over,
Mays.
so they have 2 runners in scoring position. Playing small ball again.
Bay's coming up.
Chloe Bays, the catcher. Hit it sharply last time up, but actually reached base on an error.
Ball. Strike. Casey got one of them calls. Wind up pitch. Popped up.
Foul ball. 0-2. I know Coach Rice would be shouting for a strikeout about right now.
Wind up pitch. Little blooper out to second, and
It's over top of
that's gonna
Holly Hacker's glove, right into no man's land. It's going to plate 2 runs. Sometimes it's not how hard you hit them; it's just where you hit them.
Now batting for the Lady Redhounds, number 22, Sawyer Stemper.
Because if Holly had bone playing just 1 foot deeper at second, she would have caught up to that one. But she didn't. 2 runs plated here by Corbin. 8-4 now. There's a shot out toward left center, off the scoreboard. It's gone.
2 home runs in the game.
I think that's the 3rd home run of the game, and 2 for
2 for Stanford.
Stamper. She crushed that one. That one hit off the scoreboard.
It's 10-4.
10-4 Corbin.
Casey's got no money to bail her out
This is probably Casey's game either way.
Next up for the Lady Red Hounds, number 18.
Annabelle, our
Carroll.
8th grade pitcher, is nursing a sore arm, and Livia Hoskins had a death in the family, so she's unavailable. So this is, for what I know, this is probably it. This is just, Casey's just going to have to bear with it.
That pitch fouled off. 3 home runs by Corbin. Eight of their runs have been on
Foul ball.
runs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Clay County just needs to get out of
2
this
strikes, 2 outs.
without any more damage.
Runner on
10-4 Corbin, bottom of the 4th inning.
high ball. 2-2. Casey just needs to get out of this inning.
Apple at bat.
Pitch high ball. Apple Turtle. Full count. 2 outs. Pitch. Strike 3.
And struck her out. Good pitch that time by Casey. Clay County gets out of the inning, but not before giving up 4 runs. Clay County had scored 2 in the top of the inning. Corbin comes back with 4 in the bottom of the inning. 10-4, Corbin leads it after 4 innings.
Off of home runs.
Just got told Talon pitched 10 pitches tonight, Jay, because he tried his foot out. Yeah.
How you done?
They were up 16-0, so it was kind of a hard gauge, I guess, to tell how he got any better.
Talon pitched a little bit. Say he won't pitch much for the district. Still need to pull a little bit later. Clay County finds herself down 10-4. Clay County,
Casey Lust will lead it off for the Lady Tigers here at the beautiful Clay County Softball Complex.
Tigers, number 5, Casey Lutz.
Casey coming up. No base hit reached on the error by the shortstop. Scored.
Casey's a junior.
There's a shot.
Good shot, good scoop up by the third baseman, but the first baseman was unable to dig that one off the turf. Beautiful play moving to her
For the Lady
left.
Tigers, number 12, Emmy Reynolds.
Emmy Reynolds coming up. She had a double.
Lydia King made a really nice pickup.
Fence.
Threw the ball a little bit low. First baseman unable to cleanly catch it. Casey has reached base. Leadoff hitter. Clay County is going to have to mount a comeback.
Lines up, fires it. All outside. Casey on
This is Emmy Reynolds.
effort line. Pitch. Ball low. 2 balls. No strikes.
2-0. Nobody out.
Casey on first. Wind up outside.
It's going to be outside, 3-0.
3 balls.
At this point, it's how many base runners can we get on?
Will steps back in.
That's going to be a strike right down the middle. 3-1.
Casey on first. No outs. 3-1.
Up next is Matty Kraft. Ball's hit toward the second base. Got a force out at second base, so it's going to be a fielder's choice for Emmy Reynolds. They cut down Casey Lust, moving to second.
Tigers, number 3, Matty Kraft.
Matty Kraft coming up. He struck out last time up. A ball and a strikeout.
Really wasn't hit hard enough to even try to turn to, but Apple Turl farted over there anyway. 1-0, 1 out. Runner on first.
Lady Tigers down 10-4. Wind up pitch. Ball. Lady Tigers gonna be on the road for the next 2 weeks. Wind up high. Ball. Knock Central on
3-0.
Monday. And they'll be back home on May the 12th. To end their season with Southwestern. Ball 4.
Ball 4. Good eye by Matty. Puts runners on first and second with 1 out.
And Ella.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers, number 13, Ella Sapples.
Ella had a double last time up.
Ella batting 7th in the lineup.
Runners on second. First and second. 1 out. Ella's got 3 home runs on the year. Wind up pitch. Fouled off.
Fouled straight back. 0-1. 1 out. 2 runners on. Corbin leads at 10-4. Glad you could join us on the Southeast Kentucky Network and Cats TV.
Wind up. Pitch. There's a shot down to third and double play.
I believe they turned it. It was bang bang at first, but the ump called her out. Good play over there by Lydia King. She is a sharply hit ground ball, and she's standing basically right on the bag.
At the base and
She's able to turn the double play on Ella.
coming from second and
Gets them out of the inning, and Clay County puts a 0 on the board in the top of the 5th. Corbin up 10-4. We head into the bottom of the 5th.
4. Turn that hitter equipment on. Take a few minutes. Luck's still on the mound. Guess who's coming up? Sanders. He's got a 3-run home run and a strikeout.
Sanders, Wilson, and Walker will be the first 3 batters for the Lady Red Hounds. Kaylee Sanders already with a home run tonight.
Leading up
Corbin has went deep 3 times this evening.
Coming in 6 and 17. It's hard to believe the way they hit the ball in that. Wind up pitch high and outside. Ball 1.
One ball, no strikes on the batter.
Wind up pitch. Swing and a miss.
It's a good pitch. 1-1. Clay County will definitely need to hold them right here if they expect to try to get back in the ball game.
Swing fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A.K. Smith. Wind up pitch. Swing.
Line drive right to Anna at shortstop.
Anna pulls it in.
Right place.
Next
1
up,
out.
the Lady Red Hounds, number 19, McKenna Wilson.
McKenna Wilson, the right fielder.
Struck out. Flew out to second. Center. Wind up pitch. Bunt foul.
Tries to bunt her way on.
Corbin's going to use this bunt. Leading 10-4.
With bases being as short as they are from
Corbin.
home plate to first base, a bunt is a pretty good option, especially if you can get it down in the right spot. They have to play it perfectly or you're wrong. But that's 0-2. She swung away. 1 out.
Wind up pitch.
Shot down to Madison. Oh, she threw a bullet
2 outs.
over to Maddie.
Next up,
Madison plays a good third base,
Izzy.
and she has a cannon. She can throw it across the diamond. 2 outs.
2 bunt singles. 2 outs.
Easy Walker. See if she bunts again.
High ball 1. Line pitch.
Nope, she's popped it up, and I think Holly's underneath it, and she's got it. Clay County did what they need to do here, there in the bottom of the 5th. Held them to no runs, so it's still 10-4. Corbin in front of the Lady Tigers. We're heading into the top of the 6th.
Strawberry shortcake,
And back to the top.
mozzarella cheese, pizza subs from Subway, and more. Go get you a hot fudge cake from the concession stand.
Get you one, Steve. Sounds good, don't Jay? It's not Steven, it's Steve. That's right. Got the sunglasses on. Tigers back in action Saturday as they go to Concordia to take on Bath County. They'll be home on Monday against Leslie County. Tigers a big
Leading up, top of the 6th for the Lady Tigers, number 2, Riley Chestnut.
we heard for 16-0. And I think Talon
Be Chestnut, Stewart, and then back to the top of the lineup with Madison Sizemore. Riley battled and battled and battled her last at bat. Fouled off about 6 pitches.
down the first.
First base, a good pickup over there.
Easy put out.
Sanders made that look easy, and I guarantee you that was not an easy play.
Sydnee Stewart.
Stewart coming up.
Sydnee Stewart, the ninth place hitter. 1 out. Clay County needs a couple runs here if we're going to pop up out in right field.
Now batting for the Lady Tigers,
McKenna
number
Wilson
17, Madison
with the put out.
Sizemore.
A 2 up and 2 down. It's been a very quick 2 outs here for the Lady Tigers.
2 outs.
Madison Sizemore trying to get things rolling here. Shot, oh, a nice pickup by Apple Terrell. Beautiful play, sharply hit ball, but standing right there was their shortstop. Made a nice pick and a nice throw across the diamond. Clay County puts up another 0. That's 2 innings in a row. We failed to score. It's still 10-4. Lady Red Hounds in front. Parker Davis will lead it off for Corbin. She is the left fielder. Get some instructions from her coach. See if they play bunt ball or will they swing away. She swung away. It's going to be a single out into right field. Back to the top of the lineup. Kayla Hopkins, the center fielder. Hit by a pitch. Last time she was at bat. Fouled down the third baseline. Corbin with 3 in the first and 3 in the third and 4 in the fourth. Accounts for their 10 runs. Eight of the 10 runs come via the home run ball. They've hit 3 of them tonight. 2 3-run homers and 1 2-run homer. Ella done a good job picking that one off the turf. Keeping it from going to the backstop. 2-1. Off-speed pitch is out in front of it. 2-2. That is a strikeout. She could not run to an occupied base. Strikeout for Casey. It's going to be 1 out. The runner did move over to second. Ella done the right thing, which was try to throw it down the second base and get that out. She already knew the Swinging third strike was an out.
Wind up pitch. Strike one. Runner on second. 1 out.
Lydia King,
Lydia King.
third baseman, who's made a couple really nice plays on defense.
Wind up pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike.
Ball was up about her chin, and it looks as big as a beach ball when it comes in there like that, but she was unable to catch up with it. 0-2.
Wind up pitch. High ball. One ball. 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner on second. And Corbin all day long. Wind up chasing outside. Ball.
2-2. Evens the count.
2 strikes. 1 out. Runner on second. Wind up pitch.
Foul ball down the left field line. Going to get out of play. Remains 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes. 1 out. Wind up pitch. Little shot. Foul.
Little short ball here to the third baseman. It is foul. 2-2. 1 out. Runner in scoring position for Corbin.
Runner on second for Corbin. Comes with it. Little
Going to make it a full count.
full count. 3-2.
Shadows coming up.
And a little movement down.
Ground ball to Anna. She's got a long throw.
Gets away from the first baseman, and another run's going to score.
Maddie's unable to come up with it. She's complaining that the sun was right in her eyes there because the throw was not very bad offline. I think she just got blinded by the sunball over there. Regardless, Corbin's going to plate one.
Wind up chasing. High ball. Wind up pitch.
Little nubber up the middle. Holly cannot pick it up. Runner's going to try to score. Nope. She held up.
Base hit out to second.
Now batting for the Lady Red Hounds, number 22, Sawyer Stamper.
Little infield hit there.
Runs and a base hit already. Counted 4.
Chloe Bays hit it right where no one could catch it.
Walker. Yep.
Sawyer Stamper is going to be intentionally walked. Don't blame him.
Terrell coming up.
Although I don't know that it gets a whole lot better. This is Apple Terrell,
Next up, number
the
18,
shortstop.
Apple Terrell.
But it does set up a force at home. Sometimes coaches like to have a force at every base.
2 strikeouts.
1 out. Bases are full of Red Hounds.
Stamper, the pitcher. Wind up pitch.
Apple has hit it a mile high.
Casey brings it in.
Should have been an infield fly rule, and I'm sure that it was.
2 out batting for
2 outs.
Lady Red Hounds, 00, Kaylee Sanders.
Sanders.
Need to hold them right here if you are a Lady Tiger. Corbin looking to break this thing wide open. Up 11-4, bottom of the 6th. And nowhere to put Kaylee Sanders. She hits another one out to Center field is off the wall over top of Sydnee's head. Want to play 2 more runs. She is having herself a game. That being Kaylee Sanders. She hit that one halfway up off the fence. Sydnee Stewart made a great hustle play just to get out to it and hold her to a single. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Wilson. Sanders and Stamper have both had themselves a night here tonight. Must have been low, 0-1 or 1-0. There's going to be another base hit into right field. Emmy has picked it up. She's trying to throw it to third base. Good line drive single. McKenna Wilson. And I think that's the ball game, isn't it? 10-run rule was in effect. Corbin's going to win this one in a run rule. 5th inning, the 10-run rule. Corbin wins it 14-4. Clay County never could mount a big charge, and Corbin just kept charging. They got 3 in the first, 3 in the third, 4 in the fourth, and 4 in the sixth to put this one away, 14-4. Corbin played a excellent game. They are the second best team in the 50th district, regardless of their record. They've already defeated Whitley County and Williamsburg. But they're much like the 49th district. They have to face in the 50th district is South Laurel. So they will be the second seed over there in the 50th district. And the winner of the Jackson County, Clay County game in the 49th district tournament will face off against North Laurel, who's the number 1 team in the 13th region. So congratulations to Corbin. Hard-fought 14-4 victory here tonight at the complex. Good night. We'll catch you the next time.